Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing Aquarius. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius and we are coming up on a full moon on tomorrow. So let's get into your reading, and I'm going to give you some moon ritual tips. If you want to look for something longer, there's tons of things online. I'll just share with you what I do and what works for me. Okay. But this is a general reading. Please take what resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Aquarius as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where my Aquarius, gods in human form, the smartest sign in the Zodiac, the I know sign, needs to take action. Yes, Aquarius, everybody knows that you all are a very independent sign. You all are friendly. You all are very powerful. You all are very intellectual. Very intellectual. I'm seeing, that you all are humanitarians. You all are very open-minded. Yes, Aquarius, this is very nice. So look, you got a lot of major arcana here. You got a lot of major events that's happening in your lives. Here's the star card. This is your card, Aquarius. If I can get this up here. We also have the death rebirth card. Yes, which is attached to Scorpio. Some of you all may have Scorpio in your chart. We have the Lover's card, which is attached to Gemini. We have the Sun card, which is Leo's ruling planet. We have the Justice card, which is Libra's ruling planet. And we have the Full and Upright, which is attached to one of your ruling planets, Uranus or Uranus, however you want to pronounce it. So we're going to put these two here together because they're both attached to you, Aquarius. So, all right, you got you and your sisters. Got my sisters with me. We got Gemini and Libra. Those are your sister signs, okay? And you also have another fixed sign, which is Leo here, which is their ruling planet is the sun. You got another fixed energy here, which is Scorpio. So you got a lot of major things that's going on with you, Aquarius, right? Right. So this is where you're going to really show the world who you really are. No more misunderstanding the Aquarius. You all are the smartest sign in the Zodiac. No more being inconsistent. No more being extremist. You're either on this side or this side of the coin or whatever it is. This is where, and you all are a fixed sign. This is where you're going to show the world that you are flexible, that you all are not ghosters, that when you need time to recharge, because you all are constantly thinking, and I'm quite sure that mind has just been going overload during this full moon energy. You're going to start opening up and telling people, hey, people, world, I need time to recharge. So if I talk to you consistently for 20 days straight and I need to be gone for 60, I'm trying to recharge because I'm a giver. Your your energy is directed outward, Aquarius. You all are divine masculine by default. So your energy is that you're constantly giving, even when you are asleep. We are all creating, but you're constantly thinking of ways to help people, and constantly, mine is just going. So you're constantly sending out that energy into the universe. When you quote unquote ghost, like that's what people consider you all as ghosters, you all are actually recharging. So this is where you're going to kind of balance it out, where you're going to come out of your head a little bit. You're going to tap into that divine feminine side of yourself and really tap into that nurturing. Start focusing on what you're passionate about. And whatever it is you're passionate about, if you're passionate about reading books, learning, even spending time by yourself to recharge, you're going to start communicating that to people. This is no longer going to be the Aquarius where you're just assuming people just know what's on your mind, because you all are thinkers. Remember, you're the smartest sign in the Zodiac. And your planet, both of your planets, Uranus is the planet of spontaneity, the planet of change. And so this is what you're focusing on. Like, you know what? I'm going to start being more flexible. I'm going to start being a little bit less extreme. I'm not going to be so stubborn. I'm open to change. I'm open to being a healer, right? Because you all are healing energy. And so you're balancing out your scales by cutting off things that people were committed to misunderstanding about you. Like, to some degree, some certain people who are committed to misunderstanding you, and they just want to stay stuck in 1977. Oh, you did this to me 40, 50 years ago, whatever the case may be. Hey, that's them. You're not trying to change their mind. But I'm talking about, it's a new day. It's a new Aquarius moving forward. And this full moon has illuminated, it not only illuminated all your paths in your spiritual, in your spirit, but also around you, and like how people see you, what, the people that have misunderstood you. But it also illuminated you metaphorically, right? You know now, what is it that what can I do to change my own atmosphere? I'm the God of my universe. So what can I do to change my atmosphere? So yes, what that looks like for some of you all Aquarius, and I'm seeing, like I said, justice in your favor. This is, I got a court date. Hey, congratulations. But this is also moral justice. This is where, you know what, I'm going to cut away I'll let people think what they want to think about me. If you're really interested in being in a friendship or some kind of a relationship, you're going to be like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, when you, like on some jobs, you have to write self-assessments, right? Where you almost have to kind of brag about yourself to kind of justify why you should get a raise, or why you should, whatever, right? Like your resume, you're kind of bragging about yourself because you're like, I deserve this job. I'm smart. I've gone through, taking classes, whatever the case may be. You all are cutting away all the guesswork. Like, not necessarily that you don't care about what people think. You do care, but you're allowing yourself to be a little bit more vulnerable to people that you're interested in bringing into your space. Also, you're going to start, like I said, coming out of your head as much and more in your heart. You all are givers. You all are humanitarians. You all are very creative. This is where, again, you're going to dip into your own water. You're the water bearer, and water represents emotions, creativity, intimacy. You're going to dip more into drinking your own pure water and just being okay with allowing yourself to be a little vulnerable, right? This, again, full moon energy is a time to make a decision. Am I going to go back to allowing people to misunderstand me, or am I going to embrace all sides? This is what the Gemini is about. Am I going to embrace all sides of myself? Not only let the divine masculine, which is default, take precedence, but I'm going to also tap into my divine feminine energy, and I'm going to start nurturing myself, like doing the things that I love to do. But here's what's different, is that I'm going to start communicating it to people that I want in my life. I'm going to start communicating. I'm going to start telling people. This is where you're going to show the world the real you, instead of being like, well, let them think what they want to think, and then letting them carry that low vibrating torch throughout the world. Oh, Aquarius are ghosters, and they're inconsistent, they're unpredictable, they're impulsive. You're different, you're unique, you're extremely smart. You've already thought about it while they haven't even thought about it yet. You're light years ahead of everybody else. So again, be like I said, embrace all sides of you. You're going to feel 1,000% better. And don't forget to ground. Go outside. Go outside. All of this is masculine energy. This is the only feminine energy up here. This is the old you is gone. That old you is gone. You are totally embracing all sides of yourselves, right? You are tapping into this divine feminine energy. All this extra masculine energy over here where, hey, whatever you were, and now you're tapping into your divine feminine energy. Yes. See that light here? You've been illuminated from the inside. This has been a death and rebirth, right? So some of the full moon rituals that actually work for me, right? See, look at all that it was blocking for you to not, all the stuff that it was blocking for you by not showing the world who you really, really, really are. And again, there are going to be some people who feel like the damage has been done. You ghosted me. I don't like you. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that, right? But there's close to 9 billion people on the planet. And so this is a time where you're going to start manifesting some things. And this is what this full moon ritual is going to help you with. First and foremost, Aquarius, you want to start saging, like really getting away all that negative self-talk, stuff that people have said about you. Get rid of all of it. Sage your whole house, everything. Open up some windows. Let all that energy out. Let it all out. If you don't have any sage, you can take a broom and you can see yourself sweeping all that negative energy out of your house. Open your windows. You want to get up on those baseboards. And if you don't have sage, you can get some rosemary from a store. Burn that. But again, you're going to clear all your energy space. Now it's time to welcome in some new energy. That's where your manifestation is going to come in, right? You're going to find a very quiet space in your home. You want to write down exactly what you want to manifest, whatever it is you want to manifest. If you want to manifest, really learning how to embrace all sides of yourselves. If you're a person who, let's say, you're a person who always thought that you were strange or different because you were just a thinker and you don't know why. It's like, I don't know why. The way I explained it to somebody recently about Aquarius is that a lot of you all not even mindful that you come across as ghosting a person, because that's how much you all are in your head. And that's why I say it's time to get into your heart. That's the divine feminine energy in you. And the heart chakra is connected to the air element, right? So tap more into your heart and start saying, okay, you know what? During those times where you just like want to escape and just kind of go into your own world of thinking, how is that affecting me? How does that come across to other people? Because I'm seeing it's been affecting a lot of money for you all, and behind this vault door, and it causes a lot of distractions because there's a lot of chatter around you, Aquarius, about the Aquarius is this and is that, and because you all are humanitarians and you really want to help people, it's like, that's not me. But why am I the most misunderstood sign in the freaking Zodiac? Like, that's because you all have not let people see the real you, right? So behind this vault door is not just an abundance of money, it's an abundance of joy, an abundance of peace, an abundance of happiness. This is where, Aquarius, you're going to be a little vulnerable, right? A little bit more vulnerable to maybe your manager at work by being okay with saying, hey, listen, I need a mental health day. I've just been overwhelmed. Being a little bit more vulnerable to your significant other that you love, or the person that is important to you. Hey, you know what? Sometimes I just need space. It's not you. That's just how I'm wired, right? I wish I could turn my brain off, but I'm just not wired that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's blocking everything that you want, just constantly being misunderstood, right? I see things coming full circle for you all. God is giving you all another chance to really redeem yourselves, right? If that's what you want, right? But this is, again, some of you all have come from families where it was straight up dysfunctional, right? And so let me see if I can make sense of this. So that has become so normal to you that when you attract dysfunctional energies around you who are also dealing with their own generational traumas and stuff, it's almost like it's something is out of balance, but instead of you getting as far away from that energy or not giving it any more air, you'd look at trying to fix it. Because you're a humanitarian, like, I know exactly what's wrong with those people and maybe I can heal those people. When no, that's out of balance. That is completely out of balance, right? Remember, you're focusing on your healing. It's a brand new day, so you're not giving these kind of people any more air, Aquarius. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so there's no reason for you to have fear or doubt, because this is the thing that was overtaking you before. But this right here is gone. Like I said, that's gone. Right? The Saturn is Aquarius's other ruling planet. It is also Capricorn's ruling planet. So some people may be on the cusp. Some of y'all Aquarius, I'm talking to all Aquarius, including the Aquarius on the cusp of Capricorn. Listen, so this Devil card has really taken precedence, like, because some of you all came from such confusing and dysfunctional background, and trust me, everybody's background is dysfunctional. I don't care how normal somebody what is normal for real. But again, some of you all have come from such chaotic backgrounds that's the energy that you're attracting, but you didn't even know why you were attracting chaotic people. It's because to some degree you felt like, okay, I know exactly what this is and I can actually help them, but that was a twisted way of thinking, Aquarius, right? Instead, you need to get as far away from people like this as possible. Get as far away from them at work, get as far away from them in your personal life or whatever, because these people right here will be the ones that will carry that torch and tell everybody else, oh yeah, Aquarius is this and that. I mean, they'll talk horribly about you. And again, it'll be so distracting, it's going to block this. Happiness, peace, joy. It'll have you overthinking stuff, ruminating over stuff for far too long. This is where, again, you want to show the world the real you. You're going to be your own mouthpiece, Aquarius. And then we have the Queen of Wands. And this is the outcome. You feeling happy, magnetic, free, on fire. Why? Because you're not giving any more energy to people who you know. Because you already recognize it. You already know what it looks like. You're not giving any more energy to people who will burn you. None whatsoever. They say hello to you, you may say hello, and that's the end of the conversation. If you're working with somebody like that, you say hello, and that's the end of the conversation. Soaking in a bath. Again, tapping into your feminine energy, nurturing yourself, lighting your candles, being in the body of water, right? Being near a body of water. So again, when you write your list of what you're manifesting, Aquarius, you're going to put that in some kind of a container or a jar, and you're going to send it under the moonlight. Because again, the moon is aligned to our feelings, subconscious habits, moods, and emotions, right? And so you can also do the same thing with water. Because how does the water connect with the moon? Water facing the moon, it actually, you're getting a stronger gravitational pull from the moon. That water is getting a stronger gravitational pull from the moon. So the next day you can use that water to bathe in, drink it, put it on your face, put it on your hands, your body, or whatever. Because again, this is about manifesting everything that you want. And that's part of the ritual. But this is what I have for you. This is where, again, that old you of being misunderstood is gone. For the people who are committed to misunderstanding you, Aquarius, let them go ahead and do whatever because the damage for them is already done. They've already created their own karma. But this is where you're going to balance out your own energy and be your own mouthpiece. And so you're going to get in the driver's seat. No more this distraction where you are blocking your own peace and happiness, feeling sad and ruminating over stuff for too long where you're tired of ruminating over. It's like, look, if you committed to, I could have spoken up. You could have, you may say to yourself, I could have spoken up sooner, but I'm speaking up now. Right? Yeah. So just recognize that there are people who really, because again, as healers, there are people around you that really need to know the real you. Like I'm telling you, start telling people that you need some time to recharge. So that means that you're not going to be around them, for a while. Anyway, this is your reading, the full moon ritual reading. I will be back in a couple of days because we're going to resume the chakra readings. But this is what I have for you, Aquarius. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. All right. Bye.